special guest for today, Mr. Brian Williams, the Special Advisor to the Governor of Trade and Investment, and Mohammed Yusuf Bedri. Thank you for coming at a very short notice. I know I called you suddenly, and despite the fact that you have a very important engagement today, you still honor us with your presence. I appreciate this. The Managing Director of Kaduna Investment and Finance Company, our friend, who is always here with us in whatever we do. Thank you also for coming despite our short notices. Distinguished captains of industries, fellow council members, you're welcome to this very, very important and dear occasion for us today. When we were making preparations earlier yesterday, the General Secretary brought to me a written tribute for Mr. Brian Williams and told me, Mr. President, this is what we have written down. And he left my office and came back 2 minutes later and said, have you read what I brought to you? I said, oh yes. He said, but I brought it just now. I said, oh yeah. I photographed it and it's in my memory. He was surprised, but I said, well, I don't need to read anything about Mr. Brian Williams. I'm a living witness to all that he has done for us. And even without putting anything on paper, I can stand and talk for 1 hour about him. However, for the benefit of those who have recognized him and all that, I'll read a bit of the tribute. The journey with us started about 2 years ago for some of our EXCO members who remember when we came into office. We have sought to pay a courtesy call on the US ambassador then, and Mr. Brian was the one that facilitated that visit. And I will say that ever since that first visit, it's been a very, 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 very good and close relationship that has developed between us. And I can clearly say here that he's a pillar to the success that we have recorded in this chamber ever since we came. Tribute to Brian Williams. On behalf of the Executive Council members of the Nigerian American Chamber of Commerce, Kaduna State Chapter, friends and partners here present, I especially want to welcome and thank you for coming to this center of reception planned in your honor of Mr. Brian. Since September 2012, by way of our letter to the immediate past United States Ambassador to Nigeria, Mr. Terence Macaulay, to pay him a visit. I still remember as though it was yesterday how you made contact with us and indeed facilitated a meeting with the ambassador and other senior officials of the embassy, with our executive council members at the US Embassy in Abuja. From that period onwards, you have worked tirelessly to promote trade relations between Nigeria and the United States through an excellent and harmonious relationship between the embassy and our chamber. You have gone beyond your call of duty to deepen our relationship with the embassy. And as I also recall how you worked with us during the second quarter of 2013 to bring the immediate past Deputy Chief of Mission, Mr. James McCullough, and other senior embassy officials on the courtesy call to our new secretariat. I'll just break in here to say that we have received the acting head of the US Embassy in this very chamber before the US ambassador took office. And I'm also proud to say that the current US ambassador has also visited this very office. We felicitated and had a very useful discussion right here where we're standing. And the national body of the chamber itself in Lagos have not had the opportunity of meeting the ambassador. They are bringing him to ask for a courtesy call, and he's not been able to fit them into his schedule, but he has visited us here. Let's not So, Mr. Brian also had been here before, and he's here again. Even though, on the side note, that he's leaving, You believe it, but he's still going to be with us in spirit. And I'm sure those who will be taking over from him also will introduce us to continue the relationship. I also mentioned here that, in the statement here, you have gone beyond the call of duty. I'll explain a few of this. It's somebody's duty or responsibility to do certain things. But when somebody puts in efforts personally and goes beyond the call of duty, he's doing beyond the ordinary. And I can tell you, Mr. Brian has done beyond the ordinary for us here. I was sharing